Good Saturday morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for this Saturday, August 25th. Taking a look at our impact maps, we have significant impacts for today, starting with wind across parts of southern central Nevada into parts of Utah, and a larger area up into Idaho and far northern north central Nevada. We have some fire activity. Our big wind day will be Sunday, ahead of a powerful cold front, wind gusts approaching 40 miles per hour in a lot of these areas. There will be some showers and thunderstorms around to the north, up in the mountains of central Idaho, as well as parts of southeastern Utah. And those showers and thunderstorms will get wetter in nature as we go into Monday, still looking at the stronger winds and the drier air mass to the south. Look at smoke impacts for today. Notice that some of our significant fires across north central Nevada will produce smoke into parts of southern Idaho and getting into the far northern portion of the Salt Lake City metro area. Again, though, you can see as we go through today and again into tomorrow's burning period, how it's a combination of fires in Nevada and also into northern California and Oregon, which are combining to produce the smoky conditions across parts of the Great Basin. And in the past 24 hours, we did have some light precipitation, mostly across parts of central and eastern portions of Utah. That's where we had our lightning. Highest concentration was in the Uintas, a bit less lightning further back into the Stansbury range of western Utah. We'll have to watch for holdovers with those winds. New fires in the red, existing fires in the yellow. Open purple circles indicate existing large team fires. Observed precipitation over the past 7 days, bone dry across the western Great Basin, quite wet across the eastern areas. The greens and the dark greens indicate a ½ inch to an inch of rain, even pockets of yellow here indicating 1.5 to 2 inches of rainfall. And you can see in terms of percent of normal, less than 10% of normal precipitation for the week across the western Great Basin, but much above normal, maybe 200 to 400% of normal across parts of Utah. Our ERCs have responded accordingly. Areas that used to be critical across central and eastern Utah have turned green below the 50th percentile. We remain with critical fuels across a good portion of Idaho and into the northern half of Nevada and into parts of northwestern Utah as well, starting to dry out across parts of Wyoming also. I'll look at, these are actually ERCs. And you can see up here in Idaho, where we were at record levels, we dropped down quite a bit with some showers, but also prolonged higher humidity. A big drop off here in the Wasatch, which was at record levels not that long ago, now below normal. But across the western Great Basin, where we currently have large fire activity, you can see that we are still flirting with record level ERCs. And looking at the satellite infrared imagery, you can see this cold front here, a little sharp point, producing winds, strong winds ahead and along that front, and also there'll be some showers with it. We'll be watching this disturbance dropping down out of British Columbia to reinforce wet lightning and wetting rains across parts of Idaho. So looking at today's map, there is that trailing front with the showers in the green, drier air in the orange, and the tightness of these height lines indicates increasing wind. We do have high risk for wind across parts of the Snake River Plain today. Looking at relative humidity, mid-teens in Idaho, single digits, again widespread across Nevada and northwestern Utah. And there are the winds, moderate here in the green, 15 to 20 miles per hour, but it's these orange to purple shades where we could see gusts approaching 30 miles per hour. Now the front reaches its full potential tomorrow. So it'll be Sunday with clouds and showers across a good portion of the central mountains of Idaho, and not so much in the valleys, but the tightness of these height lines indicates strong winds, and we do have high risk for wind for a good portion of Nevada and western Utah and southern Idaho. And there's the wind belt, a lot more orange and purple on the map, indicating gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour. Humidity, bone dry, mid-single digits here in Nevada. Coming up a little bit in Idaho, 20-25%. It's more along the border of Nevada and Utah that we're more concerned about, where the humidities will be considerably lower. On Monday, the moisture moves out. We still have these strong height lines here coming in together. So we still have high risk for wind in some of our drier areas. But you can see how moist we are across a good portion of the region, including the mountains of central Idaho, which will get at least a low end but prolonged wetting rain. There are the winds of concern coming out of the northwest through here in the purple shades, gusts of over 40 miles per hour, but where fuels are moist here in the Uinta Basin, we don't expect much in the way of fire concerns. You can see how much higher the humidity is up in Idaho. On Monday, still dry, although the driest of the humidity getting pushed further to the south. Precipitation over the next 3 days, the mountains of central Idaho getting a low-end wetting rain, a tenth to a quarter inch of rain, a little bit here in eastern Utah as well. We go further down the road on Tuesday, kind of in the zonal flow, drier air punching in. We start to dry out here in our dryness levels. You see that on Wednesday, a bit more brown and yellow on the map as drier air, given by these tannish colors, starts pushing in. Another trough of low pressure here by Thursday, and then by Friday, another low pressure area coming in could produce maybe some cooler temperatures, higher humidity, maybe some lightning out ahead of it in parts of northern Utah. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. 7-day total precipitation and the 8 to 14-day outlook. Warmer than normal across the southern part of the area, near normal to slightly cooler than normal across the north. And you can see there's a bit of a monsoon signal here across the Arizona Strip into southern Utah, otherwise near normal precipitation. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.